I don't know if it's true that he's offering the rematch to Errol at 47. Oh, that is.
47. That's the contract that like he don't owe Errol Spence nothing. Like the people are like, man, he should give Errol a better chance at 54. Like it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. So 47 or nothing. He goes to 54, then he will be only going up two weight classes to try to do something that's already been done before.
Right.
But nobody's went three weight classes to try to fight an undisputed champ and win.
Terrence Bud Crawford's friend, Steven Nelson, he's gone public with my man, Marco Boxing.
Spence, it's gonna be hard to sell that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard to sell a rematch, but whether it's at 47 or 54.
Sitting there letting you guys know, staying consistent with what he said. Terrence Crawford said 147 or nothing at all.
So 47 or nothing.
And here's the thing. He said that it's in the contract. Well, what's in the contract is this, is that the winner get to choose the weight class. So contractually, Terrence Bud Crawford is doing just fine, okay? He want to choose 147 for Errol the True Spence. Here's the deal, though. I know there's a lot of Errol Spence fans complaining, right? Here's the thing. Why would Terrence Crawford offer Errol Spence to fight at 147, but not fight Bruce at 147? Why would he offer Errol the True Spence at 147 without plans to really defend his undisputed at 147? He wants to jump up in weight anyway. He was talking about fighting Jermell Charlo at 154 at one point. Jermell Charlo now fight Canelo Alvarez at 168. Terrence Crawford said that it's hard for him to make the weight at 147. Then why do that? I'm going to tell you why. It's very basic. Steven Nelson brought up all these things. Listen, the basic truth is Terrence Crawford does not want to fight Errol Spence Jr. He knows Errol Spence has already said he's a super welterweight. Terrence Crawford said 147 or nothing. Why? Because he's trying to make the fight impossible to take place. He does not want the rematch with Errol the True Spence.
He's avoiding the rematch.
Here's the thing. I don't blame him. Because just like his friend said, Steven Nelson, just like he said, Terrence Crawford wants to jump up three weight classes and fight Canelo Alvarez at 168 for this. He wants to do something crazy, legendary, big money moves. He wants to do this big thing, and it's already hyped up right now. And Terrence Crawford wants that bag. So it will be the money fight, a better option for Terrence Bud Crawford. Sorry, Errol the True Spence, and sorry, Errol the True Spence fans. But here's the thing. I did not know that there is a demand for the rematch. On my community, I just started a poll, and right now you guys are saying you want the rematch with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Majority of you have voted for the rematch. That surprised the hell out of me, okay? So there is a demand. That I didn't know. I didn't know the demand was that strong for the rematch. So there's a demand. So now you got to think about this. Terrence Crawford jumping up to 168 is a higher demanded, bigger money move only if Canelo wins. We can argue that if Jermell Charlo wins, that Terrence Crawford versus Jermell Charlo at 168 would not be a more demanded move for Terrence Crawford than Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence rematch. Also, if Jermell Charlo were to win, they will have that rematch, Charlo versus Canelo. Canelo would be the undisputed champion who lost his titles. He will be able to call that rematch and try to, get a shot at his titles back. So with all that time, if Jermell wins, all of this is depending on if Jermell wins on September 30th. So really, we just got to wait around and see. If Canelo wins, then Terrence Crawford, of course. Man, look, I ain't fighting else, but if Jermell wins, Errol Spence probably still has a chance at 154. Who knows? As of right now, Terrence Crawford is saying 147 or nothing. I want to say this, too. I see a lot of you buttercups Bud buddies. Mad because I said one thing, and I said that Terrence Crawford wasn't showing integrity by offering the fight at 147 to Errol Spence. Listen, I want to tell you guys something. Your Terrence Crawford, and I know you moist. Your Terrence Crawford is not a perfect, beautiful, just perfect soul. All right, he can do things that is bogus, and that's bogus. Right after the fight, Terrence Crawford said that it was hard for him to make 147 and he's going up. Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford both said on many times leading up to the fight that when they have the rematch, that it would be at 154. Errol Spence said, man, I can't make 147 anymore. Terrence Crawford has said that Errol Spence made the fight happen for him. He gave up things and he made the fight happen for him. Now that Errol Spence is down and out and he has that rematch contractually, Terrence Crawford is being bogus. That is bogus. All right, that's not full of integrity and great, but it's business, never personal. But that is a dirty ass move. It is. But it's business, never personal. The business move, he's looking at bigger and better things. All right? ShowBizz adult. If you are a Bud buddy who's like, yeah, man, I still like it, that's only because it's Bud. If Floyd Mayweather did, if Errol Spence would have done that, you would have had something. You know what I'm saying? And y'all are barking up the wrong tree with that. ShowBizz adult has always been an unbiased brand. And I'm telling you, nobody's all good or nobody's all bad. There's pros and cons. I tell you guys this all the time, but y'all get too damn moist. I'm out. Huh.